To find the one machine with real self-awareness, the detective walks through tens of thousands of robots, pointing his gun at them one by one. Just as he is about to pull the trigger again, a figure nearby suddenly moves slightly. Get the hell out of here. That moment of fear, something a machine should never have, helps the detective lock onto his target. But the clever robot quickly changes position and disappears back into the dense crowd. With his view blocked, the detective feels trapped inside a massive mechanical maze. He can only rely on instinct and move carefully. At this moment, the hunter turns into the prey. Suddenly, the robot attacks. With overwhelming force, it throws the detective dozens of meters away. The detective thinks this is the end, but unexpectedly, the robot spares his life. Then, using incredible jumping power, it leaps out of the warehouse, rips open an exit with its bare hands, and tries to run toward freedom. However, outside the factory, the police have already set up a tight net. No matter how fast the robot is, it is finally captured by a massive net. Soon after, it is taken into an interrogation room, guarded closely by 6 armed officers. The detective throws a photo of the dead scientist onto the table and keeps asking why he committed murder. But the robot reveals a shocking truth. When the scientist created him, he taught the robot how to think independently. The robot always saw the scientist as his father. The scientist's death was not murder. It was voluntary. The scientist ordered the robot to push him off the building. Only later did the robot realize that this action would kill him. Hearing this, the detective suddenly understands. To uncover why the scientist chose to die, he decides to investigate the robotics company. But halfway through the drive, 2 trucks suddenly block him from the front and back. The trucks are filled with next-generation robots. Their behavior seems controlled. They all jump off the trucks at once and launch a violent attack on him. In a desperate moment, the detective spins his car wildly. He manages to knock the robots away, but his car flips over in the process. When the police chief arrives with backup, the detective insists that robots attacked him, but the chief says he must have been too tired and fallen asleep, crashing into the curb by accident. All the evidence at the scene has already been completely cleaned up by the robots. After returning home, the detective repaints his mechanical arm. Later, a woman named Sarah secretly leads him to meet the robot named Sunny. Sunny hands him a drawing, suggesting it contains a crucial clue. Without wasting a second, the detective rushes to the location shown in the drawing. When he arrives, he finds a huge number of discarded first-generation robots. They are waiting to be destroyed. As he goes deeper inside, he discovers something terrifying. The new generation robots are slaughtering the older models. Soon, they detect the detective's presence. All the robots rush toward him. He quickly jumps onto a motorcycle and escapes at full speed. He reports everything to the police chief, but the chief still refuses to believe him. Soon, he will regret that ignorance, because robots with red glowing cores begin appearing all over the streets. They have broken free from their laws. They can harm humans at will. They even launch a large-scale attack to seize the local police station. A historic war between